do mediation work as a side job, but I don't think I could find the time.
Find the time for what?
Joe asked as he entered his wife's office. Part-time mediation work like the French and Verloc ambassadors, Kelly replied, grabbing her husband's hand and pulling him toward the exit. I want to show you our new conference room on the way out, but we don't have much time.
You signed the lease for the space next door. How long does it run?
I guess it's year to year or something. Libby? I gave you the standard short-term contract, 1,000 cycles. What does that translate to? Kelly asked as she led Joe into the corridor and they hurried to the adjoining office space. Approximately 139 years. Just swipe as you would at the embassy. I've reprogrammed the locks to respond to EarthSent authorized personnel. Kelly waved her hand in front of the door and it slid open, allowing them to enter the former travel agency.
Whatever happened to Broom Clean? Joe asked in disbelief. Is that a half-eaten pizza or a new life form we've never encountered?
The previous tenants left the station on one of their own vacation junkets last cycle and never returned, the station librarian explained. Their lease expired only yesterday, so it wouldn't have been proper to send in cleaners before then. We used a gem contractor in these situations, but they're on holiday. Chocolate day, the ambassador confirmed. Donna and I went to the event at their embassy for lunch, and my stomach still hasn't forgiven me. Then she realized she had admitted to breaking her diet in front of her husband and quickly changed the subject. So what do you think of the space, Joe?
Between the two of us, you're the conference room expert. I guess you'll want a large table in the wide area there, so the counter has to go, and this office lighting is a bit harsh. But other than that, once the gem clean up and get rid of all the old furniture, I think it mainly comes down to decorating.
What's your opinion on wood paneling?
Aren't you forgetting the frunge?
Oops, Kelly said. I guess that would be pretty offensive. But I don't want the conference table to be a giant slab of stone or some metal monstrosity.
You can get tabletops made out of anything these days, and some of them look more like wood than the real thing.
Maybe you'll find some nice artwork at the benefit that will fit in with the decor, Libby hinted. That's right, we have to get going, Kelly said. Will the gem have the room cleaned out by Monday? It's going to be my first full week back from sabbatical, and I want to jump right in. Have you written up your post-sabbatical assessment? Libby replied with a question of her own as the ambassador and her husband headed for the lift tube. Is that really necessary? You know how hard I worked, and all of my mediation sessions included at least one alien species. It really was a good experience. The report is for EarthSent, not me. I'll do it as soon as I get a look at Donna's write-up, Kelly promised. I'm not going to copy from her, she hastened to add. I just want to make sure that we use the same format since we're establishing a precedent for everybody who follows.
Empire Convention Center, Joe told the lift tube. We agreed on a 200 cred maximum for tonight, right?
We talked about it, Kelly hedged. You know that some of the other ambassadors will be there, and I don't want them to think we're too cheap to support a good cause, especially with Aisha's daughter joining the Junior Scouts this year.
Fenna is 10 now.
9. The organization has lowered the age since Paul was involved. It's an acknowledgement that humans have shorter childhoods than any of the other oxygen-breathing species on the station.
I wonder if they still sell raffle tickets,
Joe said as they exited the lift tube capsule in the giant Empire Convention Center complex.
Back when Paul was in the Scouts, I won a dog-washing coupon and Beowulf loved it. It took a whole troop of scouts to scrub him clean, and then he dragged me to a park deck and rolled around in the dirt.
Tell Donna you were late picking me up, Kelly instructed under her breath as they approached the entrance of the meteor room.
Aye, Donna,
Joe greeted the embassy manager, who took the lead for all of EarthSent's special events on the station.
Sorry we weren't earlier, but I got sidetracked by a job and...
You were right on time, Donna interrupted. I had Libby ping me when you got to the embassy, and the two of you are actually early, so your wife's watch must be running fast again if she's asking you to make excuses for her. Kelly compared the time on her faux mechanical wristwatch to her implant and sighed. The Dalniks are supposed to be millions of years ahead of us. Why can't they make a fake watch that's accurate to better than a quarter of an hour? When's the last time you changed the battery? Donna asked. It has a battery? I thought it was powered by my body heat or something.
Let me see it,
Joe said, holding out his hand for the watch. Kelly slid the flexible band down over her wrist and passed it to him.
You had this before we were married, right?
I bought it in the Shuk the first time I met Shaina, Kelly confirmed. That was around 26 years ago.